Hello, anybody who's watching, and welcome back to AG Plays Yumina the Ethereal. Last time we we went to the library and talked to the literature club. Then we went, I don't know, a hallway, or maybe, yeah, it was a hallway. And, or maybe it was over here. I don't know, and then we put up posters. So this time we going to do this Yumina thing, and this thing. That's going to be today's thing. Yawn. I feel sleepy. I'm on my way back to the club room, having finished my investigation for today. I walk at my leisure, letting the speeches and performances wash over me. I can feel the tiredness everywhere in my body. I yawn again. Then suddenly I hear Yumina's cheerful voice coming from down the hallway. There are no speeches planned right now, so what is she doing? Walk in the direction of the voice, driven by my curiosity. What are you doing, Yumina? Okay, you don't have to look disappointed. Anyway, what are you doing? I could see that, but I don't remember the chief telling you to. Then where did you get the leaflets? Surprising. No matter how many times you get corrected, don't lose heart, Yumina. Oh. But you're still acting without Chief's permission. Runner's high? のんびり地道にとか考えてたけど、例のいろいろして理解したわ。こうなったら、私が動くしかないの。私、結構と坂に来たわ。運動部がそこまでひどいなんて思わなかった。Of course, they're the jocks. だったら、戦うしかないでしょ。仲間集めて対抗するのよ。After hearing her enthusiastic speech, Yumina goes back to handing out the leaflets. Take a leaflet out of the box and inspect it. This is pretty extreme. It's an advertisement for the debate club, but instead of the ideals of the debate club, it lists reasons not to support Sports Clubs United. Sports Clubs United will make life harder if they win. Join the debate club to keep the future safe. It's an uncharacteristic side of Yumina to be so hostile to someone else. She isn't the subtle sort. It's almost like a direct declaration of war. We're going to die, aren't we? I'm certain that Sports Club United will take notice of this, and so will the people who support them. It's a reckless, thoughtless thing to do, but it's also very much in Yumina's character. Hey, Yumina. I'll help. I'll hand out my share. I'm not planning anything, I just feel the same way. If these leaflets don't work, then all we're doing is making Sports Clubs United mad at us. But sometimes it's necessary to do something even if it's going to fail, because it makes you feel better. And I'm sure some people will stop and listen if you're as fired up as you are. I hesitated when I saw what reality was like when we were trying to get the literature club to support us. But now I feel that maybe it's a good idea to leave it up to Yumina. Maybe I should bet on her words. But our enemy is Hinomiya Rei. His weapons are numbers and violence. So I should respond in kind. I shouldn't just try to protect her. I should try to become the wind that fills her sails. There's a spelling error here. But you switched the S and the T in this. It's kinda bad. Oh. Yeah, that would be kinda bad. Oh, but we could go talk to Kirara. I don't care about Tamori enough. Kirara. It's no longer evening, it's full-on night. Since most students live on campus, the amount of people doesn't decrease that much at night. Still, there are fewer people at this hour. Even less so here. Not simply taking a walk, of course. I was going to relax, but then Kirara summoned me. At the old school building, I reluctantly entered the place of our meeting. Here I am, Chief.
Ayumu ka. Gokuro.
Hi. What are you doing? If you're hungry, just go to the cafeteria. What does meeting at night have to do with food?
誰が腹ペコだ。他の部員と一緒にするな。
Well, mostly like I and Yumina. I thought maybe you finally hit your growth spurt.
私はまだまだこれからだ。じゃなくて、静かに待っていろ。
Not as mad as I thought she would be. Is anyone else coming?
ああ、そうだ。もうじきな。
Who's coming? Another club member? A friend of yours? Wait, no, that can't be.
黙れ。万が一の時のために、お前をそばに置いておくような相手だ。
Signing to us. I don't get it. Doesn't seem Kirara is going to explain right now. Left with no alternative, I quietly wait until whoever it is shows up. Silence. Not a single word. Except in my head. Dots. Dots. Wait a minute, what's going on? I'm all alone with Kirara in a place where nobody else goes at this time of day. Why? It's really getting under my skin, especially since I don't know what her intentions are. Hey Chief.
静かにしろ。来たぞ。
Should I ask sooner, Ayumu? I go silent and focus on listening. I can hear footsteps coming closer through the hallway. Finally, so who is it?
約束していたものです。少し遅くなりました。すみません。
構わん。さあ、こっちに来い。
Come in, aren't we outside near her garden? A single student appears from the darkness. He doesn't look particularly dangerous, nor does he seem hostile. Does he have a portrait? So what would he be doing here at a time like this? And as per what arrangement?
黒川キララさん
Fencing club.
ですね。
Also, would it be fencing club member?
そうだ。例の書状は？
はい。要求通りに人数を集めました。ですから、
わかっている。安心しろ。貴様らに追及は向かない。
Huh.
ありがとうございます。
And why was Ayumu here other than probably just to make sure that he didn't try to murder her? Sorry, but I can't follow it all.
見えなくていいんです。では、これで失礼します。
The student hands Kirara an envelope, then hurries out of the room. Maybe he has something on his conscience, because he seemed very nervous, unlike Kirara. Maybe she blackmailed him into doing something for her? Hey, this smells like danger. What is this, a thriller movie?
バカ者、くだらんことを考えるな。そら、読んでみろ。
Bunch of signatures. Are these signatures of the members of the sports clubs united? Why have you collected all of these?
よく読め。それは奴らの降伏宣言だ。
Of what? Capitulation. Let's see. It's from the Naginata Club. They swear that they will cast their votes for Kurokawa Kirara's debate club? Why? They're part of the Sports Clubs United, so why vote for us?
これが種だ。
Kirara is smiling a grimly satisfied smile. She takes a file from her bag and hands me one of the documents inside. This isn't anything like a formal oath. It looks like a simple sheet of information. However, the name on the top of the sheet catches my eye. A directive from Hinomiya Rei? Wait a minute, this is a classified document of the Sports Clubs United.
そうだが、何か問題が？
How did you get it? Why do you have this, Chief?
私だから持っているんだ。当たり前だろ。
I suppose? Sure, I suppose it makes sense since it's you. I get back to the contents of the document, ignoring the cold sweat on my back. As I digest what's written there, my objections make way for something else. It's a list of people close to club members who are working against Sports Clubs United, and pointers on how to deal with them. What the hell? These are pretty much all threats.
うん。そして奴らは、それをすでに実行している。
It's not very sportsmanlike. The This document lists multiple ways of securing votes for Sports Clubs United. To isolate helpless people, then force them to support Hinamiya's cause. If the victim refuses, they make threats depending on who it is. The victims have no choice but to comply. This is how Sports Clubs United, how Ray operates. Can't believe it, and to think Yumina is trying to put up a fair fight.
万が一の場合、それで運動部を直接叩くと伝えたのさ。その結果が先ほどの連盟状だ。これが明るみになれば、選挙後も確実に運動部の立場が悪くなるだろう。例直轄のテニス部ならまだしも、連合内でも発言力の低い部活にとっては死活問題だ。最悪の場合、トカゲの尻尾にされかねえ。それが嫌なら、論絶部を支持しろ。そういう要求さ。
Oh, we're just as bad as they are. Talk about hypocrisy.
何を言っている。向こうの痛いところをついただけだ。作戦の一つに過ぎん。
Yeah. You're right. I'm sure there are many things I still don't know after only one battle.
何はともあれ、これで私の作戦は一段落だ。運動部の票をかなり切り崩せるぞ。あとは表でユミナが何とかすればいい。それで、我々は運動部に勝てるわけだ。
I get it. If the enemy is cheating, then they must be prepared to deal with the consequences. So we're making use of that. That's all there is to it. But what if there were other ways? Hey Chief, there's no need for all this secrecy, is there?
どういうことだ？
I mean, if we showed this to the election management, then it would become a problem for them. We wouldn't need to blackmail them with it. People found out that they were coercing people, they wouldn't be able to hide it even with their capacity. Wouldn't they simply go bust without us needing to lift a finger? I think that would be faster than trying to steal their votes.
それではダメなのだ。
What? Why not?
運動部が自滅して。
Accidentally clicked. What? Why not? So long as they lose, what's the difference?
運動部が自滅して、その結果論絶部が勝ち進むだけでは意味がない。負けないことが勝ちなのではない。あくまでも我々は論絶戦で奴らに勝たねばならないのだ。
Is that because of your policies?
いや違う。対戦以降の戦いに勝つために必要なのさ。
Dots.
お前が考えるにはまだ早い。今大事なのは生徒会対戦だ。
I knew it. You're planning something else, aren't you? I mean, not that I expected otherwise, but it worries me.
心配？なんだお前。臆病風に吹かれたか？お前はマイペースが取り柄だろうが。お前らしくもない。
It's not that. I'm worried, but it's Kirara herself I'm worried about. Must have been pretty dangerous to come by this document, too. But she's talking calmly, as if it's no big deal at all. If she was like Yumina, who can't keep anything a secret, then I'd feel better, but she isn't. No matter her mindset, Kirara is just a small girl who does dangerous things. It bothers me. I mean, she's like an alley cat, which doesn't show any sign of weakness, even if it is wounded. By the time I notice anything, it may be too late.
どうした？いきなり黙り込んで。お前らしくもない。
Well, it's nothing. You're right. This is like me.
まあ、お前の心遣いには感謝する。その点では、ユミナよりもずっと有能だ。
Huh?
そう言いたいのだろう。心配するな。本当に賞賛が薄ければ、その時は容赦なく、お前をこき使うからな。
Then I hope they don't worsen. Was it written on my face again?
さあな、自分で考えろ。私はもう寝る。お前もとっとと休め。
Kirara turns around and leaves in the direction of the dorms. She's gone before I can voice any objections, and I'm left behind in stunned silence. I think she's playing me like an instrument. But there's nobody here to hear my cynical, self-derisive comment. Head back to the dorm, trying to shake my feelings of chagrin. Dots. Day 8. Or not. Kirara has learned Heart-Piercing Shadow level 1! Yay! He's remaining to the final address. Okay, so we got duel in the library. And we got the speech. Well, next time I'm thinking about doing more training. So, prepare yourselves if I end up recording the entire thing, because that's going to be a really long thing. But I mean, if you don't want to watch the entire thing, then you can just skip to the ending for when I get back, because I'm probably... If I do training, then either... I don't know, never mind. You'll find out when it comes to it. Anyways, see you next time for day 8 and more training. Bye.